Hey everyone, so I am back with another video today, and before we address anything in the comments, yes, I'm wearing the exact same ensemble, outfit, jewelry, makeup, everything as my last video, and that's because I'm filming on the same day. You know, it takes a while to look this good, so you can't waste it. So in today's video, I will be sharing my kind of beginner makeup, I don't know what this is for, my beginner makeup kit for beginners. That's a given. When I was starting out with makeup, there was no way in hell that I was gonna go, you know, buy my first foundation, like everything, powder, like eyeshadow, everything from MAC or like from Sephora or anything. You best believe I went straight to Walmart and bought everything for super cheap, so I decided it'd be fitting just to show you guys a more affordable beginner makeup kit. This is one of my absolute favorite foundations. This is the L'Oreal True Match Lumi foundation. It's the Healthy Luminous Makeup, and I am in the shade C6 Soft Sable. And this is an amazing foundation if you do not have oily skin. I personally don't have oily skin. I have kind of normal to dry skin, so this works amazingly for me. I'm actually wearing it today. It just gives a beautiful glow to your skin. It has SPF 20 and it comes in different shades from cool to warm. So if you have like different undertones, then this basically has it covered for you, and it does come in a lot of shades, which is great. I don't really wear makeup too much every single day, but when I do, I am most likely wearing this one, and this is probably my third or fourth bottle of this stuff. I can't get enough. So, and for my oily girls out there, like I said, that foundation probably wouldn't be ideal, but I have been loving the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless foundation. This is amazing. Like, if you have oily skin, or even actually if you have like really dry skin, this probably wouldn't be good. I would definitely go for the L'Oreal, but this is absolutely awesome for people with like kind of oily combination skin. Now, the reason why I like the L'Oreal better than this, although this gives way better coverage than the L'Oreal, is that they have horrible color selection in this product. The darkest shade is way too orange for me. I have more of a beige to yellow undertone. This one is my perfect undertone, but is not my perfect shade, so I have to mix it in with some of my more higher end products, which are darker, and then like it still like sets amazingly and beautifully. So if you guys have oily skin, and if you guys can find a shade for your skin tone, then I would definitely go for this. This is like by far one of the best foundations from the drugstore that I have ever tried, and there are tons of reviews on YouTube if you guys want to get a more in-depth like first impression or something. You can just search it up on YouTube, and there's a bunch out there. So I don't use very many drugstore concealers just because there goes the lighting again. I'm so sorry guys. I guess it's like kind of cloudy, and like the sun keeps like moving in and out of the clouds, so it gets like really bright and then like really not bright, dull. It's hard to find a good shade for me, but then also I don't really like the coverage, or there's just a ton of different things that I don't like about drugstore foundation or drugstore concealers. But the best one that I've found and that I use basically every single time, I have switched this out for my higher end concealers. This is like amazing, but it basically looks like this. If you guys are familiar with the NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer, I think is what it's called. This is basically the exact drugstore dupe. I use this every single day. I'm wearing it today right now to kind of highlight, but it's amazing. So I'll just show you the consistency. It's a very full coverage concealer. So this is great for blemishes, it's great for under eyes, great for highlighting. This is just an all-around amazing product. I don't really reach for drugstore powders all too much, but one that I really like is the Maybelline Fit Me powder. The main reason why I don't reach for drugstore powders is not because they're not like good quality or anything. I'm sure a lot of them are, but they don't cater to dark skin. So now a lot of you guys have mentioned to me that CoverGirl does a Queen line, which is like more for like darker skin tones, but that is not available in Canada as well, so I can't even reach those. But this is in my color. It's like probably one of the few that is in my color, but this is the Maybelline Fit Me powder. Now this will not give you coverage. It may give you a little coverage, but is not a powder foundation by all means. Yeah, this is a great setting powder. If you don't want a lot of coverage and you don't want to look cakey or anything, this is great. It just kind of like makes you look really matte, and yeah, and you can just like take it with you because it does have like a mirror and a little like puff that you can use. So yeah, I really like this one from the drugstore. When I started off with makeup, Wet n Wild was like my favorite company for blush. They make amazing blushes. The blush that I used was Heather Silk, like the shade. I forget what like the actual blush is called. It was like my holy grail product. Honestly, if I still had it, I ran out. If I still had it, I'd probably still be using it. But I did find this at Walmart. This is the NYC Color Wheel Mosaic Face Powder. And this is in the shade 323A Pink Cheek Glow. So basically it has different colors, and you just take your brush and you like kind of swirl it around, and it gives like a really nice flush. Now it's not a super pigmented product, but it gives an amazing flush to the cheeks. This has great reviews on like Makeup Alley or whatever, so that's why I picked it up. I am wearing it today. You can kind of see it more on this side than this side. I'm not really sure why. Like it looks pretty even in person, but it gives a nice flush to the cheeks. It does have like a slight shimmer. And the more lighter pinks is a great highlight. So as you can see, like that area is like really, really nicely highlighted. If you're a little more fair than I am, this would be amazing. It will kind of warm up your skin tone. If you're my skin tone or darker, you might have to have like a little bit of a heavier hand with this one. But if you are darker than me, or like my skin tone or darker, I would highly recommend checking out the Wet n Wild blushes that I mentioned. They're super pigmented, super like just blendable, not chalky at all, and just all around amazing products. So, but yeah, I still really like this blush, so I'll probably be using this a lot in the summer when I don't want like too much color on my cheeks. And this was like $4, so not bad at all. Not every beginner will start off with filling their eyebrows, but I know, you know, eyebrows have kind of been like a huge thing in the makeup industry right now, and kind of just like in the fashion, everything, like eyebrows are like the focal point.
I'm just going to do a shameless plug right now. I do have an eyebrow tutorial, so if you guys would like to see that, I will link it right over here. It's actually my most popular video upload on YouTube, so definitely check that out if you guys want to have flawless eyebrows. Hashtag eyebrows on fleek.
But yeah, I love this product. So, I have like a ton of different eyebrow products. The reason why I'm putting this into the beginner kit is because it has like everything you could basically need for eyebrows. So this is the Milani Brow Fix Brow Kit, and I'm in the shade 02 medium. So this is great because it comes with a mirror, and you can just move this thing and you can use a mirror. I don't really use it, which is why it's so dirty. But it comes with a highlight shade for like under your brow bone, and then it comes with a medium color eyeshadow, or sorry, not eyeshadow, but like brow product, and then like a more darker one. I actually love these tweezers. These are the tweezers that I use on myself, so these are great. And then the eyebrow brush that it comes with is actually pretty good as well. It's very like stiff and really good for eyebrows, and yeah, it's just great for a starter kit because it basically has everything you need, and yeah, I love it. Now I exclusively use only drugstore mascaras. I will never, you know, willingly buy a high-end mascara unless it was sent to me and I got to use it for free, because girl, they are so expensive, and trust me, so many mascaras from the drugstore are like 100 million times better than those really, really expensive mascaras. So I find it like kind of stupid to buy high-end mascaras. Like, I don't want to offend anyone that does use high-end mascaras, but like, girl, save your money. So my favorite drugstore mascaras are by L'Oreal. I basically have tried 90% of all their mascaras, but the one that I always go back to is the L'Oreal Voluminous. Now I do actually like the Carbon Black one better, so I picked that up today because it's a lot darker, and I just like, whoops, I like how it looks better on the like lashes. It kind of coats them more darker and fuller. But this one I kind of accidentally picked up one day, so I'm just trying to finish this, but that is the one that I actually highly recommend using. But I love this. Like, it is seriously, it is an oldie but goodie. Like this, there are literally hundreds of different mascaras in the drugstore that work just as amazing, if not better, than higher end mascaras. So I love my L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black. So when I first started out with makeup, it's pretty embarrassing, but I was that person that would use the bright blues and the bright greens and whatnot. But yeah, I started out with all drugstore eyeshadows. Now personally, I love my Naked palette, and that one I will use to death. I know this is more for like drugstore, more affordable, but if you're a beginner and you have a little extra money or like want to ask for your birthday, I would highly recommend getting the Urban Decay Naked 1 palette. It is like seriously the only eyeshadow I ever use. I don't buy eyeshadow anymore, I just use that thing, and it is like amazing, and I'm actually wearing it on my eyes today. The brand that I love to use for eyeshadow is by NYX, or NYX. This is the one that I started out with many years ago, and it's still not done. I have hit pan on basically all of them. But this is great. This one is in, it says nude, taupe, and dark brown. I also like NYX's eyeliners. This one is in black brown, and I'm wearing it on my waterline today. These are great. Sorry, but yeah, NYX makes amazing products for the eyes, so definitely check them out if you guys want to get into eyeshadow if you're a beginner as well. The drugstore has tons of different products for lips. I love personally Revlon and L'Oreal for lipsticks and lip glosses and whatnot, but Maybelline makes great ones. I have some by them. NYX makes a bunch as well. Basically every single brand has like really good like lipsticks, so like just find a color that you like. So this is the Revlon lip butter. This one's in Berry Smoothie. I have used these basically to a nub, like literally that's as far as it goes. Like there's none left in this, but I still use it. First getting into lip products, I was never really a lipstick person, but these ones are kind of like a lip balm, a lip gloss, and a lipstick in one, if that makes sense. So it's a little glossy, but it does definitely have color, but it's very moisturizing as well, which is why it's called a lip butter, and I absolutely love these. I have tons of different shades. Now if you're more on the daring side, L'Oreal, their Infallible brand, this one is in Refined Ruby. These are absolutely amazing. I don't know what is inside of these things, but they literally last on your lips. This is one of those lipsticks that you put on and you go about your day, you even forget you have lipstick on. When you get home, it literally looks like you just applied it. These ones are just like amazing. So this is what it looks like. This one's a matte shade. It's like a bright red. So if you guys are more daring or want a really long lasting lip product, then the L'Oreal Infallible line is amazing. They have nudes as well if you like aren't really into bright reds or anything, but it's a great product. These ones are my personal favorite. I use them every single day and they do not break your bank. So these ones, the first one that I'm going to mention is by Real Techniques. I believe you can buy these at Walmart. I think that's where I bought mine from. But you can also find them at Winners or like Marshall's or one of those things, or online, or wherever you find them, girl, I don't know. So the first one that it comes with is a buffing brush, and this one is great for foundation, it's great for powder, basically anything you want to use. It's kind of more, it's not like really dense, like there's still some give to it, so it's great for like blending out foundation. The next brush that it comes with is a contour brush. So this one I actually use for concealer, but I also use it for contouring. It's kind of like an all-around brush. It's really great for everything. More like domed and like tapered, so it fits kind of like in the crevices of the face, and it is dual fiber, so it's really soft around the eyes or wherever you're using this brush. So the last two brushes look like this. They're a little bit smaller. Whoops, I just dropped that. So this first one is the pointed foundation brush. Now, I don't know if you can tell, but this is really, really small, so I don't know who the hell's gonna use this for foundation, but I use it like as a concealer brush, so just to kind of like blend out concealer. It fits really nicely under here. So this one I personally use for under my eyebrows to kind of put concealer on them, just because it's like synthetic and it's a little more dense, so it holds the product really well. Now the brush set that I personally love over everything and would recommend to everyone is these Jessup brushes. And I bought these on eBay, and I will link, I'll put a direct link to it. These are very inexpensive. And they're basically exact dupes for the Sigmax line, which is an amazing duo fiber line. These are all duo fiber. These are my absolute favorite brushes. I use these brushes like every single day. The reason why only this one and this one is dirty is because I just washed all my brushes yesterday, so yeah, they were not this clean yesterday. But it comes with these four, which is like the big, like kind of full-size ones, and then it comes with mini versions of these ones that you can use for the eyes. And these are all dual fiber, as I mentioned, so they're very, very soft around your eyes, and they're super inexpensive. I think I paid maybe 13 bucks for these, but they're just great. So that was basically it for this video. If it kind of felt all over the place, I'm sorry, but it was my first time doing a video like this, just kind of showing you guys products and my kind of like mini review on them. So hopefully I did a good job. If you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please, please, please give it a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. And if you are just coming to my channel for the first time, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I think it's on this side down below. I would really appreciate it. But once again, thank you so much, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!
You know, I'm really feeling myself right now, and check out that contour. Like, girl, that contour on fleek! No? Okay. I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye!